Today we're going to work on the marker lights. As you can see, they've just gotten 29 years old and a lot of yuckiness. So we're going to go through this project today. It's a pretty straightforward project. We only need a few different parts. First of all, we need the lighting kit, which is a 1506D in red. You also can get the amber. I'm going to need some of the red couplers that are crimp on. Going to need a piece of heat shrink tubing and two number 10 1.25" stainless steel screws with black painted fronts. The amber light is Napa 1506AD. So this is a pretty straightforward project. What we need to do is we need to drill out the old rivets from the existing light, and then we're going to use those screws that I just showed you in their place once we install the new light. Now, as you see in a minute, the biggest challenge of this project is getting the wires fed back into the hole because the hole is not only small but it's jagged and you have to be very careful with it. Okay, here we go. This is what the thing looks like as we're tearing it apart. You can see there's the wiring coming through and the rivets that are being removed. Well, here's a pleasant surprise. I'd wondered how much the color of the aluminum had degraded compared to being covered up by the light for all these 29 years. They're surprisingly the same. I'm going to use some Goo Gone now to clean off the residual silicone that was on this. Here's a neat trick my son taught me that has never failed him. Rather than putting connectors on, he takes the two leads, he twists them together, then he takes the heat shrink tubing, works it over the two of them to hold it in place. Works like a charm. And now before I put the shrink wrap on and tuck all the wiring back in, I'm just checking to make sure that we get a good connection. And yeah, that baby is burning. There we have it, all tucked in, lit, ready for our next trip. The one thing that I would like you to keep in mind is that you have to shorten the leads on the new light considerably. There's just not enough room in the body to feed all your wires back through, at least with this model of Avion. Gets in the way with all the insulation that's sprayed in on the inside. Till next time.